Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I set up and care for my hatchling Texas Nightsnakes here. This is Hypsiglena, jani, texana. As you can tell, pretty small hatchling here. The camera's not really focusing that well. Let's see there. Not really focusing that well, I apologize. But as you can tell, very small, diminutive hatchlings here. If you guys haven't seen the video on how I care for these guys, I do have a video posted just below. Not in the comments, but just one of my earlier videos going over how to properly care for the Texas Nightsnakes. But as far as hatchlings, as far as that goes, I've got these little deli cups that I'm keeping them in. I got these from PetSmart back whenever I was purchasing individual anoles for the smaller group of night snakes that I had from PetSmart. They're like $7 each, which is kind of a lot for a feeder animal. Now I buy bulk from Above Ground Exotics. If you guys aren't familiar with him, go check him out on Facebook. Great guy. Pretty much able to get you any invasive animal in Florida for a fairly good price there. I buy bulk anoles from him as well as some curly tail lizards for some of my Mascopa stuff. But yeah, so I've got them in this little deli cup here. The lid here already has some nice holes here to provide proper ventilation, as well as being small enough to not let these animals escape. That was the biggest worry with these guys here. As far as the substrate, I'm just using paper towels, so keeping it nice and clean in there, just because these guys are small and I don't have any bacterial growths or anything like that. That could be detrimental to the health of these little delicate guys here. As far as humidity goes, I just provide a little water bowl here. I fill it up about 1/3 of the way, just to keep it nice and safe for them. That way they don't potentially drown or anything like that. There's plenty of space for them to get up and out of the water bowl there, and it also provides enough humidity already within the little deli cup there, so that way I don't need like a shed box or anything like that. But like I said, there is enough ventilation in the holes here to provide some good airflow, as well as just kind of retain a little bit of that humidity that I'm looking for whenever these guys shed. As far as temperature requirements go, I'm still keeping them at the same temperature there. As far as my other night snakes go, around the 82-degree range. That's plenty warm to get these guys nice and digesting, and just stay nice and healthy, prevent RIs, things like that. As far as feeding goes, like I said, these guys are very, very small. I keep telling myself that I'm going to go ahead and transition these guys over to Chicken Heart. I haven't done that yet just because I haven't been able to find a source. The Walmart near me, they don't carry those anymore, and I just haven't looked around enough at the Oriental World Market things to find Chicken Hearts and things like that there. As far as what I'm feeding these guys currently, they are being assist-fed mouse tails. Pretty easy for these guys. I put the tail in there about 1/3 of the way, and then I just drop them back inside their enclosure, and then they just suck it down the rest of the way. It works out, and I really haven't had any issues with that. They're keeping good body weight. They are growing in length. I don't really weigh these guys. I probably should, but I don't really weigh these guys, just as long as they're keeping some nice, good body condition. I'm not really too concerned with that. These guys have had 3 sheds in my care since they hatched in November. Pretty neat little snakes, and I'm just really excited to have some captive hatched animals. So hopefully I'm able to produce more of these this coming season. As far as letting animals go, I tend to hold on to quite a bit of animals that I produce, but I'm not really sure how it's going to go with these guys. I do want to have them be a nice healthy weight before I let them go, so I'd probably hold on to these guys a little bit longer compared to other things. And I do want to get them eating on their own to where they're not going to need to be assist fed. I'd like to get them on chicken hearts or something like that before I let any go. That being said, these two are not going to be available. I'm just going to raise these guys up, grow them out, and kind of help build up my breed stock there. Compared to other night snakes or my wild caught animals, these guys are a lot more chill. They've been in captivity their entire life, so they're not particularly musky or anything like that, and they do tolerate handling pretty well. Not saying that my others do or do not, but these guys are definitely not as afraid, since this is pretty much all that they've ever known. But anyway, these guys are nice and enjoyable snakes. I do enjoy keeping them, even though they are kind of on the smaller side there and they do require a little bit more work. But I'm definitely wanting to put in the time there to help the future of these guys in captivity, just to get some nice quality, more underrated animals out there. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns or anything like that, I always said don't be afraid to shoot a comment to me. You can message me on Instagram if you'd like, or Facebook. Look me up on Instagram. It's Naturalist Herps. And then on Facebook, just Connor Wardle, exactly like it is on my YouTube there. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know I had a good time. Hopefully, anyway, yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed.